I cut the check, I cut the check, I cut the check. Tell my niggas we up next, so we up next. She shot a text, she shot a text, she shot a text. Kill the I might put the different day, put a nigga on that same shit. I've been ballin' with my niggas, Kevin Cambridge. Oh, you drippy, but you better tuck your chain quick.
What's good, y'all? I'm back with another episode, man. After tonight, I had to drop a video. Luckily, I was off today. But we actually have a lot of stuff to talk about. Not just tonight, but like what just happened like a couple of minutes ago. So I might as well get into that. Danny Ainge stepped down as the basketball role operations for the Celtics. So as he stepped down, Brad Stevens hopped right into that position. So now the Celtics are looking for a head coach, which is kind of good for them. But also with head coach, I think they need new personnel. So hopefully Brad Stevens goes into that role, shakes things up. Because when you look at the Celtics, when you look at everything they do, it's just, especially on offense, it's ISO heavy. You have one of the best ISO players in the league, and Jason Tatum. You got Kemba Walker, Jaylen Brown, who are also really, really good ISO players. There's really no flow to the offense. Even with Marcus Smart, even though I said he's able to play the point guard, I always said that, but he's not a natural point guard at heart. So my thing is, for this team, they need to go out there and find a real point guard for this team. There's not that much good point guards coming into this free agency, so I don't know how they're gonna do it. Hopefully, I really think they need to like go out there and make a trade, like make moves for it, because they need a real point guard for this team. It's so high, so heavy. They're kind of like how the Clippers were last year. Not as good as the Clippers though, but like you got two dominant wings who can get it whenever they need to. But they never really had a player. They never really had a player to slow the game down, help set them up to get more shots, more easier shots. And that's why the Celtics are just so mediocre. So this offseason they need to go try to get a point guard, try to get another big man, even though they have faith in Robert Williams, and I do too, but I feel like they need big man scoring. But you could try out Robert Williams for a year, because this second half of the season he has been really good, and he does have a lot of potential. He is already probably one of the best defenders at his position. He plays really good defense. Like last week, he just had 7 blocks. So they can give him a shot, give him a year or so to like really get into it. Hopefully, we can get a little bit more scoring from them, because that's the thing. I feel like they need a lot. But they need to go out there and try to get a real point guard. Trade Kemba, trade Marcus. You're gonna have to trade Marcus. Just trade everything. You might even have to trade one of your wings. I don't know if those two can win together. Might have to trade one of your wings. I've always said this: Cat for Jaylen Brown that's the best of both worlds. That is the best of both worlds. But I don't know. I think they really love Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum together, and I do too. They are a really good duo, but I don't know if they can win together. And I would love it. Cat and Jason Tatum will work so well. But like, they can either go out here. If I'm not mistaken, Ricky Rubio's a free agent. I would go for Ricky Rubio. Ricky Rubio's a great point guard. He's only like 30, so he's not old, not too. He's 30, he is kind of old, but he's not bad. He still has a lot of years left, and he is a real point guard, so he will help this team out way better than Kemba Walker's doing. So yeah, they need to find a way to trade these people. But that's not why I wanted to bring this video. Y'all know why I wanted to bring this video. I'm a Lakers fan, and we got killed yesterday. I tweeted before this game, I was like, LeBron about to destroy these. He's about to destroy these boys, because like it's never been a play that LeBron never stepped up to. LeBron's been doubted his whole career, especially by haters and stuff, and he just stepped up to it. He stepped up to the plate. I'm like, bro, LeBron's about to dominate this game. And I don't know, man. It looks like we're getting a decline of LeBron. I don't want to overreact, but like, normally LeBron never has this much trouble in round 1 series. The last time he had trouble in round one series, he looked like LeBron though. The Pacers series, which I feel like they should have lost. They got bailed out one game, but the Pacers series, Victor Oladipo and that Pacers team were killing them. But LeBron was still playing like he was the best player in the world. He was playing dominant. He knew nobody on that other team can guard him. They had Bogdan on him or Bojan on him, and he was dominating him. But you look at this series, he's playing passive. Like, bro, this is a contender we're playing in the first round. You can't can't be playing passive, especially when your second star is down. And he was just playing passive and I guess trying to get his shooters going, which that's always been LeBron and that's always been one of his downfalls. But like, man, we really needed that game yesterday because I said it. Whoever wins that game, I feel like he's going to win the series. But then again, bro, you can just never count out LeBron, bro. You can't, but like, I don't know. The way he's been looking, like, you might have to. He just doesn't look as aggressive as he usually is, especially when he's down and all the odds are stacked against him. He usually, like, steps up to the plate, like I said. But he didn't do that yesterday. Yeah, you look at the stats, he's like 24 points and a decent amount of assists, but, like, you really can't be a stat watcher, man. That's one day, if y'all learn anything from me, just don't be a stat watcher. Watch the games. Like, he had a decent, I would say, on a scale of 1 to 10, he had like a 6.5. He did not have that really good of a game. And I don't know, I wanted him to step up to the plate, but gotta give a lot of credit to Phoenix. They came out to play. They knew it was a game that they needed to win, and they went out there and won. One thing I want to give a shout out to Cameron Payne. What the hell did you do? I want to know what these players be doing. Like, 1 year they just trash. Like, I think it was 2 years ago, Cameron Payne was trash. They said they called him when he was in China last year playing overseas. And then out of nowhere, he's just going crazy. One of the best backup point guards we have in this league. Like, what did you do? What changed in your mind? Like I said with Julius Randle. What did he do this offseason to change the way he plays? Like, I don't understand that, bro, because Cameron Payne was dogging this yesterday. Shout out to him, man. If I'm not mistaken, he's a free agent. He's definitely, hopefully he can get it for Phoenix, because I like to fit with Phoenix, but he's definitely going to get a bag, a little 3-year, $10 million deal. That's a lot for him. So shout out to him, resurrect his career. To all my fake stats people, empty stats people, what do you have to say about Devin Booker now? What do you have to say? Because Devin Booker he's that guy. If you consider Harden as a shooting guard, Devin Booker is the second best shooting guard in the league. If you consider Harden as a point guard, Devin Booker is the best shooting guard in the league. That's that. I'll take it, Devin Booker over Zach, even though I feel like Zach is like Zach right there. I'm taking him over Brad. I'm taking him over Donovan. When Clay come back, I'm taking him over Clay, sadly. Devin Booker's the shit, bro. Devin Booker's the shit, bro. And like, we didn't even really. I'm sorry if you wet my nose. My nose it always does this when I'm recording a video. It already starts running. But we didn't even get a good game for CP3 or what's his name, DeAndre Ayton. Like, it was a decent game for both of them, and they just dominated us. The team came out and played. They hit all their shots. Going into Game 6, hopefully AD can play, because missing him, it just didn't look like we came out to play. That's what I'm be honest. We didn't look like we came out to play. We didn't really care. It just looked like that. So hopefully AD can come back and don't get hurt, bro. Into Game 6, I really feel like we really have to come out and play, because they can easily beat us at home. They already did it before. So we have to come out and play, or we will lose in Game 6 in the first round. And the LeBron haters will be out. They will be out. They will be out. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be biased and say we still winning this, but like I said, I don't know if I can ever bet against LeBron unless he's going against a fucking super team. I can, but like I still think we might win this shit. And if we don't, LeBron he's like he said, he's never going to be back 100%. He's decreasing in front of our eyes if we don't win this. I really think we're gonna win, but like if he doesn't get into that second gear that I know we all know he can get into, then I don't know, because AD's gonna come back, but AD's gonna be hobbled, he's gonna be hurt, and other than that, we don't really have a consistent piece. Like in the shooter, I feel bad for you, my boy. You turned down $90 million. You dropped 0 points yesterday. You not getting close to $90 million. You probably get like a cool 60. You get a cool 60, 3 years. Oh, nah, they not gonna give you no 3 years, because that's $20 million a year. I don't know what the hell you gonna get, my boy. You turned that down. You was bugging on that one, because that was a lot. 4 years, $90 million. How much is that? $22 million for a backup point guard. Yeah, you're bugging. You're bugging. But thank you for not accepting that. We don't want that on our books. But the next game, Nuggets versus the Portland Trailblazers. I'm just skipping to the fourth quarter. Damian Lillard is so weird. He's so weird. Like, the shit he was doing yesterday, it was just like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Turn around, step back threes. Bro, niggas, they know what shot he's gonna shoot. They know he's gonna shoot that side, little step back shot. They know it, and they just can't stop because it's so quick. And he's not touching rim on none of them shits. And he's so clutch. How many clutch shots did they? Yo, they was down. Score was 123 to 132 with like 2 minutes left in that first overtime. And Dame just took over in that little bit of minutes. I was like, that's over. Like, the Nuggets went on like a 9-0 run. I was like, yeah, it's over. And then Dame just came back for no reason. Like, yo, what is up with you, bro? You weird as hell. You weird as hell, boy. Like, come on, man. He just started, bro. Dang. I seen this tweet like really go viral, but I've been saying this for so long. I understand you wanna be loyal, but find a way to get off this team because y'all never gonna win. You're never gonna win with you and CJ, and it's not because y'all undersized. It's just no, y'all never gonna win, bro. Y'all need a wing. Y'all need a real wing, not Robert Covington. Y'all need a real wing. So find a way to get off this damn team, bro. Please, bro. Cause it's just like everybody looking at everybody realizing like this is a waste of talent. Cause if he's on this team, he's never getting a ring. He's never getting a ring. I don't want to count him out, but like a fact is a fact. He's never getting a ring if he's on this team. So onto the Nuggets side, like I really don't have nothing to say about the rest of the Portland Trailblazers. They were trash. I said they didn't really like back her and carry, dropped 55 points. They were trash. Jokic just hit so much clutch shots, but it went under the radar because what Dame was doing. But like this is the thing, clutch shots are not always the shots that are at the end of the game. Clutch shots are like the shots that build up momentum. Like the Blazers were coming back, building up momentum, and I think it was the second overtime. The Nuggets started off kind of stagnant. Then Jokic just hit a three over in his Cantor's head, and then he hits a fadeaway, then he hits a layup. Like just stuff like that to like keep his team afloat. He did really good. Then he had that one pass to Michael Porter Jr. in the corner, and Michael Porter Jr. soaked that. Like, yo, this team is they still really good. And let's say we lose to the Suns, whoever wins this series can possibly go to the Western Conference Finals. Either way, because the Suns, even though they're really nice, they're still a team that you can beat. Like, I feel like the Nuggets can beat the Suns in 7. I feel like the way Dame's playing Portland can definitely beat the Suns in 7. So the West is up in the air, even though them boys from LA are coming, and I'm not talking about my Lakers. The West is up in the air, it really is. One thing I want to say is, yes, Jamal Murray's gone. Yes, yesterday him in that game would have made it even more better. But you really don't notice it. And that's no hate to him. You just really don't. Because, like, they have guards that really fit them. Like, what Jamal Murray was doing, they have guards that feel everything that he was doing. Facu, I don't know his last name, Capazzo, he's the playmaker. But he can also get gritty. He can also stay defense and shoot the ball. Monte Morris is a player that really doesn't make mistakes at all. Shoots the ball, does everything. Marcus Howard can come out there and just hit a couple shots and just get you back into the game. That dude is a certified bucket. Austin Rivers played really good defense, can get his own buckets. He had a really good game yesterday. Like, they have guards that are able to substitute what Jamal Murray was doing, so you really don't notice that they're missing another All-Star, even though they never made one. They're missing another All-Star caliber player. And then you have MPJ stepping up. You have Aaron Gordon stepping up. Like, this Nuggets team, they're still really good without Jamal Murray. I want everybody to realize they're still really good. That's why I've been saying, like, yo, capitalize on that value. Go get a Bradley Beal. Go get a Zach LaVine, because that's all you really need. But, hey, I don't know. One more thing I want to get into. The Wizards versus the 76ers game. A lot of people blame that game on Ben Simmons. I will put some of the blame on Ben Simmons because him being a liability for the free throw slowed the game down for the 76ers. Didn't allow them to set up shots. Yes. But we not finna act like Ben Simmons just went out there and missed every fucking free throw. He hit at least one in every shot, or every attempt. I mean, every trip to the free throw line. And it was either one, he hit both. We gotta look at the other players. When Embiid went down, Tobias didn't step it up. Like I said, you look at the stats, it looked like he had a decent game. He didn't step it up. Seth Curry didn't step it up. Shake Milton, Tyrese Maxey actually did step it up. But like other players that you hope would step it up when Joel Embiid went down, they didn't step it up. So for all these casual people going out here blaming that game on Ben Simmons, it's not on him. It's not. It's not solely on him. You can blame a part of it on him, but it's not solely on him. I don't want to hear that shit. And then watch. Today, 7 o'clock Eastern PM. Watch what Ben Simmons do. Watch what he do. Because I always say this. When Joel Embiid is not playing, Ben Simmons plays his best. Watch what he do today. Because it's really the thing that pisses me off is Ben Simmons' confidence. I need him to have the same confidence that he has when Joel Embiid is not playing, when Joel Embiid is playing. When Joel Embiid is not playing, Ben Simmons is dominant. Ben Simmons is putting his head down and he's just driving to the cup. He doesn't really care who's in front of him. He's driving the whole time. And he's dominant. Like I said last year, reason why I picked that he might win MVP this year, because I expected a dominant Ben Simmons, but we got a dominant B. I was right. I said 176 is going to be in his MVP race. I was right. But when Joel Embiid was down, Ben Simmons was averaging a 20-point triple-double. He was dominating. Like, we never seen a number one option Ben Simmons. He came into the league, automatically fell behind Joel Embiid. Today we're getting a number one option Ben Simmons because Tobias cannot play number one option. Even though he has the tools to play, he cannot do it because then he will shy away from the moment every single time. So slide Ben Simmons into that number one option. Watch what he does today. Because I hope Joel doesn't play. If I'm the 76ers, I'm not playing Joel Embiid into the game 7 if there is a game 7. This team is good enough to beat this team right now. I'm not risking him coming back and being hurt. I'm letting him sit till game 7, whenever that is. I think that's on Sunday. Just let him sit. Let him sit, bro. And rely on this team because they definitely should be able to beat this team without Joel Embiid. But watch what we get. Watch what we get. Y'all put this on yourself. Watch the dominant Ben Simmons. Confidence. If he comes out there with confidence, they're whooping their ass. They are. That's my problem with these light-skinned boys, bro. You too, Lonzo, bro. You and Ben Simmons don't realize how good y'all are. Y'all don't realize, but like real fans of the NBA realize how good y'all are. If y'all had confidence, bro, and Ben Simmons had confidence, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy. But oh yeah, I want to talk about. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna talk about that. I'm trying to get some people on here as guests so I can talk to them about it because I had this debate with this one boy in my fantasy basketball group chat. We was talking about who's better, Ben Simmons or Trae Young, and he was like Trae Young because Ben Simmons is a liability on offense. Bro, Ben Simmons hasn't been a liability on offense since last year, bro. And that was only because of the coach. That's why they fired his ass. You're putting Ben Simmons in a dunker spot. Like what? He was using Ben Simmons in the dunker spot. That's why we never got a dominant Joel Embiid. This year, Ben Simmons is the screener. He's the roller. He's the assist maker. He just does everything now. And then he stays out the way. Why do you think we're getting a dominant Embiid in the post? Cause Ben Simmons is not right there in the fucking dunker spot. Like this. It's common sense, bro. I don't know what was wrong with that coach. But other than that, man, this is it for this video. I will be back tomorrow, probably. I don't know. Depends on what games you get. I mean, if the game's good tonight.